Week 8 going into the books tonight with a Monday Night Football matchup between the Commanders and Chiefs, but let's look back at the games that already played and look at some notable target share reports. For the Atlanta Falcons, Drake London was out in this one. It was Kyle Pitts who led the way for the pass catchers, going 9 for 59, and was really the only viable fantasy player for the Falcons this week. Darnell Mooney did see 4 targets, but only hauled in one of those for 11 yards. And with Lamar Jackson out another week, it was Snoop Huntley who took over for Lamar Jackson coming out of the bye. This team looked a lot better. Zay Flowers led the way for the pass catchers, seeing over 40% target share, hauling in 7 of his 9 targets for 63 yards. Not the greatest day from Andy Dalton filling in for Bryce Young and the Panthers. Good news for Ted owners though, he did see his highest target share of the season, going 7 for 99 on 10 targets. And after 2 dud weeks in a row, Rome Odunze bounces back in a big way, going 7 for 114 on 10 targets. He gets a nice run over the next 2 weeks with matchups against the Bengals and the Giants. And for the Broncos, it's now been 3 straight weeks that Troy Franklin has had a higher target share than their wide receiver 1 in Cortland Sutton. And with Nico Collins and Christian Kirk out for the Houston Texans, it was their 3 young receivers that stepped up in a big way for them. Jaden Higgins led the way in target share, but it was Xavier Hutchinson who got into the end zone. Jalen Noel also had a nice day here in this one. The New York Jets also had their top pass catcher out in Garrett Wilson, along with Josh Reynolds being inactive for this one. We knew that Mason Taylor was going to see a bump in this offense. He led the way in target share, but it was also Tyler Johnson who stepped up in a big way, having 3 catches for over 60 yards and a touchdown here in this one. The Jets will have a chance to get healthy as they head into their bye in week 9. No Calvin Ridley again for the Titans, and it was Chime DK who stepped up in a big way once again, over 16 fantasy points, going 7 for 93 on 8 targets. That is going to do it for the week 8 target share report. If you want to see the full report, go to the link in my bio. I got them there. As soon as the Monday night games are done, I'll update those teams as well. Stay tuned for the waiver wire video coming out tomorrow. Appreciate y'all support. Appreciate you guys watching these videos. See you in the next one. Until then, God bless.